Hi, so I have been wanting to make this video for the longest time now, and for some reason I've not been able to, but today I thought to do it once and for all and put it behind me while hoping it helps someone out there. For those of you seeing me for the first time, my name is Ifeoma Ossai Onyekezini and you're welcome to my channel. To our old subscribers, you're especially welcome. To our new subscribers, you're welcome to the family. And for those of you who are still yet to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button today. We are trying to hit our first 1,000 subscribers, so help us grow this channel by hitting that subscribe button right now. So to our topic for today, I'll try as much as possible not to make this video long. Relocating to the UK, I already know that it will come with a lot of changes. Change of environment, people, your lifestyle, culture, and all of that. But I had no idea the level of impact it would be on me, really. I had no idea. So I know about depression. I know about anxiety. I've seen people experience it. I've seen people go through it. Back home in Nigeria and even here in the UK, I have seen it. But never for once did I expect to personally experience depression or anxiety or panic attack or anything around that until I got to the UK. So the truth is, the first, say, 2 years of moving to another country, the UK or any other country outside your home country where you've been all your life, if you're not careful, the changes and everything might make you depressed, make you have panic attacks. Like, it might affect you negatively in ways that you least imagined or expected. So for me, two things made me experience depression. Maybe not the real depression, but that beginning phase of depression that you can quickly snap out of or come out of with timely intervention and with help. Yeah. For the second reason, I actually experienced panic attack for the first time in my life. Like, I was extremely worried, I was extremely scared, I was very nervous. But before we talk about what led to that, let me first of all talk about the first reason, which is one thing I know that almost all immigrants in the UK, the US, Canada, Australia, any other country outside their home country has in one way or the other experienced. I am still yet to meet someone, an immigrant, who has never experienced this first reason, which is OYO, Oyo. You are on your own, completely on your own in all sense of it. Like, you are totally on your own. Do you know how hard, frustrating, annoying, and depressing it can be that aside from being completely alone in a new country, the people you call family, people you call close friends, the people you normally would gist with, like those set of people, all of a sudden, no one actually believes you. No one actually believes you need help. No one believes you actually need someone to talk to. Now, let me explain this. You know, before relocating abroad, you have family members, you have close friends you can discuss life with. If you have issues, you can talk to them. They will believe you. They will discuss with you. They'll tell you their problem. They'll share their problem with you. You share yours with them. You guys will discuss. They'll try to help you the best way they can. And all those stuff. Like, you have people you can actually run to in full confidence, and you know that they have your back and they will do anything to help you or support you no matter what the issue is. Now imagine relocating outside your home country, relocating abroad, and all of a sudden when you call those same people to tell them, I'm having some challenges, I need assistance, I need to talk to you about something, the first reaction you get is always, you define my mouth, like, are you trying to mock me, or those kind of talk. So after relocating to the UK, I'm not the type that actually keeps lots of friends. If I call you my friend, you're my friend. I have just few people around and lots of acquaintances, people you can discuss life with and all. And after relocating to the UK, I realized that I was totally on my own. When you call some of these people now, for some people, they are family members, some people they are friends, some people they oh dear. Suddenly, when you call to discuss your issues, let's say, for example, you have financial difficulties and you call some of those people. Merely you call because you are abroad. They won't even give you the room to talk. The next thing you're hearing is their problem. They will bombard your ears with their issues. And when you finally get the time to tell them, I'm actually going through these challenges right now, and I need, they won't even let you explain. They won't let you even ask for the help. The next thing you will hear is, you guys are bored, you're complaining. If you're telling me you need financial help, what do you want me to say? Most times these are people that you know can actually help you. But the fact that you have relocated abroad, everybody suddenly believes that you no longer have any problem. Like, you're not entitled to have problems. You don't have the right to have any form of problem, whether financial problem, health, mental, marital, any type of issues. Nobody believes you have any problem. Nobody believes you. Like, it's very crazy. It's very, very annoying, and it can be very depressing, because most of the people you usually will confide in, that initial time when you come here, everybody will still be normal. But when you've been here for a couple of years and you call them to talk like normal as usual, you can feel their expression. Like, you can feel and hear their expression over the phone. Sometimes they can't hide it. Right now, there are people I don't call anymore. There are people I don't talk to anymore, because even when you call to just talk about life, they feel they are the only ones that have issues. There are some people I'll message or call. Immediately I dial that number, I know that the next thing I'm hearing is problem. And when you discuss your issue with them and help to resolve it, give your advice or whatever support you can give at that moment, when it's time for you to talk, they will just shut you up and make it seem like it is a crime for you to have issues. It's a crime for you to have any form of challenge. Like, it's a big crime. And that thing can be very, very, very frustrating. At the beginning, it affected me. Yes, because there are some people actually hold there, and suddenly realizing that after relocating, they now believe that you have no right to complain. You are supposed to now be their solution house. You are now automatically their miracle worker, their divine helper, their provider, their destiny helper. But they don't believe they owe you anything. They don't believe they can help you in any way. So when I experienced that, it was really frustrating. It was depressing. Yeah, like, I was always sad. I was always angry. Like, I just had funny mood swings, because the people I normally would like to talk to, discuss with, chat with, just spend time with, those people are now like, is it enemy of progress? I'll call it. I don't know. But those people now call you only when they need you. Funny enough, my husband experienced the same thing. So the good thing was, we survived that phase. I and my husband sat down. We're like, okay, things has changed. Life has changed. This is we now. These are the people we have now. So we intentionally selected a few people that were still normal and kept those people at the corner. The remaining people are people you just talk to once in a while. I'm sorry to interrupt your video. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, do so right now by hitting the subscribe button below. Thank you. So we devised a means to deal with everyone around us, and to a good extent developed a thick skin. So right now, I don't care. There are some people that I can never dial their number. There are some people I don't message anymore. If they message me, fine, I'll say hello. Because at some point, I realized I was the only one messaging those said people. I was the only one contacting them. If I don't call, they won't call. I stopped. And when I stopped checking up on some people, the relationship died. Some people will only remember I'm existing when they have problem. There are some people that you don't even want to call or message, because when you do, just be ready to receive loads of problems. Like, they will send you all their life problem, all their life issues, and it is a crime for you to say you can't help. It is a crime for you to say you don't have. So nobody actually knows what you're going through. Nobody believes that because you are abroad or in the UK that you have problems. Nobody believes that there are some points in your life in the UK that you are broke, like actually broke. Nobody believes that there are some points in your life that you need help. I have seen people actually fall into real depression. I have seen people that struggle to feed in this country and they can't call anyone for help from home because nobody will believe them. I have seen people who are struggling. I mean struggling to eat, struggling to put on decent clothes, struggling to even rest. But they can't even tell their family because nobody will believe them. The next thing they will hear is, you are complaining because you don't want us to ask for help. Me, I've gotten that a lot and I am used to it. They don't care. That's why I always say this life, you're on your own last because if anything happens to you, everybody, those people will be all right. Everybody will be fine. So focus on yourself and focus on the people that are very dear to you. Focus on the legit people in your life and let every other person be where they are. Let them stay where they are. I thank God because right now we are in a new era. That phase has passed. And the second reason that made me experience panic attack and slight depression was after childbirth in the UK. Normally you don't have help. You are in a new country. You are on your own, right? It wasn't easy. How do I explain it? It was one of the most challenging phases of our life in this country. My husband had to do a mugo. My husband had to do a mugo, like it wasn't funny. I know, yes, it wasn't going to be easy because there was really no help. So I made some preparations on ground before childbirth. Like I made sure there was lots of food in the house, like different varieties of food. So I don't add that burden on my husband coupled with a new baby and all of that. But that honestly still did not change the fact that the reality hits differently. Like having a baby, being alone, the sleepless nights were crazy. At least back home in Nigeria, my mom could easily come. My mother-in-law is there. There are people, right? But here, you can't just pull down your mom or pull down your mother-in-law or pull down someone to your house from Nigeria to come take care of you. The first 3 months, it wasn't easy. So when I got discharged from the hospital and got home, for the first 2 days, both I and my husband didn't really sleep. So it was affecting most especially me because I just went through the process of childbirth. So my husband had to call a very close friend of ours to come assist us the next day, like during the day, so I could sleep for, even if it was for 4 or 5 hours straight. And this lady said she was coming, that she would be in our house very early, and we were excited that I will finally get to sleep. Do you know that this person did not show up, did not call to say I won't be able to come, did not message, nothing. My husband called once, person did not pick, and I told him, don't call anybody again, we will manage. And the funny thing is, I and my husband are those people that if we call you our friend, we can do anything, we can go any length to help you and be there for you. So we've actually helped some of these people. We've actually been there for some of those people. But when we needed the help the most, nobody showed up. So we told ourselves we were not calling anyone. Whoever wants to come, fine. Who doesn't want to come, stay where you are. And we managed to sail through that first month. But what actually broke me down was the job I've been wanting to get. The breakthrough I've been wanting to get in my career came when I just gave birth. We wanted to decline it, but my husband was like, this is the breakthrough you've been waiting for. I'm big on my career, like I don't joke with it. And my husband is my biggest supporter. So I wanted to turn it down, and he was like, why will you turn it down? Sometimes opportunities like this don't come twice. And he was like, you will take it. And after I went for the interview, I was told that I would need to resume immediately. I was thinking they would give me like 1 month. We were 2 people they were looking at, but I was their first choice. So if I had said I wasn't available to start immediately, they would have gone for the second person. So I was like, how am I going to leave my baby to start work? It was one of the toughest decisions I've ever made in my life. I felt extremely bad. I felt like I was failing my child. I felt like I was putting so much burden on my husband because he now had to take care of a newborn baby all by himself together with our first child and also take care of himself. Like, I can't explain how I felt then, honestly. I felt like I wanted to run mad then. He became my therapist. My husband would console me every day. He would tell me, don't look at now, look at the next few months. Imagine where you'll be in the next few months. He was just showing me the future, like taking my mind away from the present, and he was showing me the future. Forget about now, we'll pass through this phase. Babies grow fast, time runs fast. So before you know it, this child is grown. He was just focused on the future. He was focused on the positive side. That's why I always say, marry your own person. Just pray to God to give you your own partner. No jokes. Really, nothing beats that. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. That's the best thing you can do for your kids. That's one of the best blessings you can get. Like being blessed with the most supportive and intentional partner ever. Like, no joke. So the first day I was to resume work was the day I actually experienced panic attack. I started shaking. I started throwing up. I don't throw up. I don't vomit. Even when I'm pregnant, I don't vomit. But you see, that day, I started throwing up. Like, I was shaking. My husband just said, calm down. He just held me. He said, calm down. You can do it. I was crying. Hey, God. It wasn't funny. Now I can laugh about it, but then, it wasn't funny. In the taxi, I was crying. Just before I got to the office, I wiped my eyes and went to work. Just stepping out frequently to call him, to know how he was doing, how the baby was, how he's coping. He was like, stop calling. We are fine. We are okay. Don't worry. Focus on work. So the first day, I had a panic attack. The second day, I almost had panic attack, but my husband snapped me out of it. The third day was okay. And after the first week, I was okay. My company is quite flexible with resumption and closing time, so I try to resume very early so I can close very early to take over so my husband could rest. And that was how we sailed through that period until we got help. So those were the two reasons that made me experience almost depression, panic attack, anxiety, and all of that. So I know so many people have gone through this, and so many people will go through this, and some people are actually going through it right now. But just know that it is a phase. You sail through and you overcome it. Just focus on what you can do now. Don't try to do too much. If it's people giving you a headache, learn to cut people off. No need to pretend. Me, I don't pretend anymore. If I don't like you, if you are giving me too much headache, I cut you off. I don't care who you are. I don't care our attachment. I don't care how close we are. I will cut you off, literally. I don't care. Yes, because when it happens to me or you, I'm on my own. So there is no need. Learn to do things that will make you happy and focus on yourself. For those of you that have people abroad, friends or family members abroad, and you have that mindset that you are the only one that is entitled to have problem, please stop it. Please stop it. It is not a crime if you pick up your phone and call those your people abroad to check on their mental health. Check on them and know how they are doing, their work, their families. Know if there is something you can even do to help them and make their life better. There are some people that their families back home sends food stuff to them. They don't send them money for free. They send them food stuff. Don't be the only one that they help. Because you have somebody abroad, the person should die because you are now the messiah to come and save you, or you're the only one that needs saving. You're the only one that need help. Please, if you have that mindset, that mentality, please take it off. Erase it. Many people are going through a lot in the abroad. So please learn to call your people abroad, check on them and know how you can help them or make their life a little better. Even if it's just to listen to them, be a support system. Don't be a taker. So we've come to the end of today's video. If you've experienced any of this or you know anyone who have experienced this, please leave it in the comment section so we can all learn from your experience and also get encouraged from your experience. Like this video, leave your comment, and if you're yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Help us grow this channel and help us achieve our first 1,000 subscribers before the first half of this year. Please and please. Till I see you again in our next video, stay blessed.